You know what's crazy? Every day, millions of us start our morning not with exercise, not with meditation, but with one simple question: chai ya coffee? And that one decision costs us money every single day. Now imagine this. Instead of drinking that 30 rupees chai or 50 rupees coffee, you invested that same money for 30 days. Would it actually make a difference? Or is this just another boring financial lecture that nobody follows? Well, I decided to test it. I took my daily tea coffee money, invested it for 30 days, and the results surprised me more than my college attendance sheet. Let's break it down. On average, I was spending 50 rupees every day on tea or coffee. That's 50 rupees into 30 days equals 1500 rupees a month. Now, 1500 rupees doesn't sound like a lot, right? I mean, that's just one weekend party or 3 late night food orders on Zomato. But here's where the fun begins. I decided to invest that daily 50 rupees into different options like SIPs, digital gold, and even a simple savings app. Instead of burning that money in caffeine, I wanted to see what happens if I let it grow. And let me tell you, the first shocker was this: 1500 rupees is not small money. When I put it all together at the end of 30 days, I realized this was the same amount I usually cried about when my Amazon cart had two expensive items, like that wireless earphone I wanted but never bought. Guess what? My coffee money could have bought it. Now let's talk real numbers. If you put 50 rupees daily into an SIP, a systematic investment plan, at an average of 12% yearly return, guess how much it grows into in 10 years? Almost 1.2 lakhs. Yes, 1 lakh plus from just giving up a daily coffee. That's basically a brand new iPhone sponsored by your caffeine sacrifice. But I know what you're thinking. Bro, I can't give up my chai, coffee, that's my survival juice. And honestly, same, even I couldn't skip it every single day. So instead of stopping completely, here's what I did. Every alternate day, I skipped the outside coffee and made a homemade version. Cost rupees 10, saving rupees 40. Investing that 40 rupees into 15 days equals 600 rupees extra in my account. See, you don't even have to give up coffee completely, you just hack it smartly. Now, here's where it gets interesting. During this 30-day challenge, I started noticing something. Every time I craved that 50 rupees latte, my brain asked, do you want this coffee now or do you want a bike trip 3 years later with the money you save? And suddenly the temptation got weaker. Because when you see your small choices connected to big future dreams, you think differently. But wait, what actually happened at the end of 30 days? Did I become a millionaire? No. Did I miss my coffee? Yes, but did I learn something important? Absolutely. Here's what happened. 1. I saved 1500 straight up, money that usually disappears sip by sip without me noticing. 2. I realized how small daily habits add up to big results. 3. I built a new mindset. Instead of I can't save because I don't earn much, I started thinking I can save because I know where my leaks are. And that shift is way more valuable than the actual money. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine two friends, Rahul and Aman. Rahul drinks a 50 rupees coffee daily. Aman invests that 50 rupees daily. Fast forward 20 years, Rahul has enjoyed his caffeine but is broke. Aman is sitting on lakhs just because of one tiny habit. Both lived the same life, but one hacked it better. That's the power of small money invested consistently. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying stop enjoying life. I'm saying be aware of what your small expenses are doing to your big goals. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about coffee. It could be cigarettes, it could be snacks, it could be late night online shopping where you buy random things like glow-in-the-dark slippers. The point is, if you redirect even a fraction of that money, your future self will thank you. So what's the conclusion? My 30-day tea coffee money experiment proved one thing. Small amounts invested smartly can turn into big opportunities over time. Will skipping coffee today make you rich tomorrow? No. But will this build a habit that changes the way you handle money for life? 100% yes. And here's the fun twist. If you really love your coffee, don't stop. But why not make your coffee your excuse to invest? For every 50 rupees coffee you buy, put 50 rupees into your investment too. That way, both present you and future you stay happy. So what do you think? Is it better to sip your future away one cup at a time, or sip smart and let your money grow while you enjoy life? Because trust me, that 50 rupees cup feels good today. But knowing you turned your coffee money into a future vacation, dream gadget, or even financial freedom, that feels better than caffeine. And that's what happened when I invested my daily tea coffee money for 30 days. Now tell me in the comments, what's that one daily expense you could turn into an investment?